Good day, dear students and parents. We will continue our lesson for the week. So today we'll start with new topic, module 3 in the past. So we are going to learn something about what happened um, those days, and we are going to learn it today. So welcome back to Miss Vasantha's English lesson. Today's lesson you are going to learn about vocabulary and how to make mummies. So today's task, there are 4 different tasks that you need to follow. Task number 1, you need to watch this video to learn about new vocabularies in this new topic. So you're going to learn about new words. Number 2, you're going to learn about what is famous in Egypt, the country Egypt. Number 3, you're going to learn how to make mummies. And number 4, we want to complete some worksheet to see your understanding in a Google form. So let's check out what is today's lesson is all about. So, dear students, before we proceed to today's lesson, today's skill will be speaking. The main skill will be speaking, and the complementary skill will be reading. So, when you learn this lesson, I want you to practice saying the words correctly and spell it out. So you need to be able to spell 3 out of 5 words correctly today. And then you need to learn how to read at least 5 questions in the Google form and answer them correctly. You might need to have to use dictionary along the way. All right, so let's continue with Miss Vasantha's English lesson for today.
Module 3. In the past. Do a quiz. Vocabulary. Mummy. Bandages. Pyramid. Body. Dry. Wrap. Face.
So you did listen to the audio earlier. You did learn some new words like mummy, pyramid, bandages, dry, wrap, body, and face. So this is something about the country Egypt. This is the flag of the country Egypt, as you can see on your screen. The nationalities are Egyptian. We call the people of Egypt Egyptian. So Egypt is very famous for history. There are very interesting mummies and pyramids. Let's check out what mummies are and what are pyramids. So, like I mentioned earlier, there are many famous things that you will learn from Egypt. The first thing, as you can look at this picture here, this is a picture of a mummy. A mummy is a dead body of a king, of a famous pharaoh, like what we call in Egypt. And when he or she dies, when the king or queen or pharaohs die, they wrap the body with bandages. That is how they take care of the dead body of the king or a queen. We call the king or queen of Egypt in many years ago as Pharaoh. So if you look at the man standing there, that is the god of the kingdom, of the Egyptian kingdom. So how do you make the mummies? First and foremost, you need a dead body. Dear children, don't try this at home, okay? Never try this at home. We are learning something about history. So as I mentioned earlier, mummy is a dead body. And the dead body could be from a king or a queen, which we call the pharaohs in Egypt. So what happened is when a king or a queen dies, the first thing you need to do is you need to wash the body. So in ancient Egyptians do, they take the dead body of the king or the queen, they wash the body first nicely. After that, the mummies are dried for 40 days. So they need to dry the dead body after washing for 40 days. The main reason of drying the body is to make sure there is no more water in the body before they wrap it up. So the next thing, the ancient Egyptians wrapped the mummies with bandages. Bandages are the easiest thing that can be found during those times. So they don't use cloth, they use bandages like what you see here in the picture. They even draw or paint face on the mummy's coffins. Once they put the body, after it's washed, dried, and bandaged into a box, which is called a coffin, they draw the king's face on the mummies. They put the mummies in a very special place. Let's look what is the special place about. So we already know what the Egyptians do, the ancient Egyptians do when they have a mummy. They wash it, they dry it, and then they wrap it up in the bandages, and then they put it in the coffin. So where do you think they keep the mummies? So there is one special place in Egypt we call the pyramids. So the main name of this pyramid, we call it, is the Pyramid of Giza. They keep these mummies of the kings and queens of the pharaohs in this particular place with a shape of a triangle. It looks huge, it looks big. So all the mummies are preserved and kept in the pyramids. So if you look at the man standing by the side of the picture, that is the gods of the pyramid. All the kings and queens and the pharaohs of the Egyptian dynasty, they have gods like our own king. So this king guards the mummies. These gods, they will take care of the mummies. Interesting, right? So let's try out some questions to check whether do you understand the lesson or not. So I want you to click on the Google form and try to answer the questions. Feel free to ask me any questions and try your best because we are going to collect points. All the best. Congratulations, dear students, of doing today's activity. Was it fun to learn about mummies and pyramids of Giza? The next lesson will be on Thursday, 23rd of April 2020. We will look into the pharaohs, the king and the queens of the mummies in the next lesson. So get ready and see you. Take care. Bye-bye.